Hi, Tim Rhodes here. What I want to do today is to talk about digital badges. I've been referencing this in the past, but now we're actually going to get in and look at it. Digital badges, if we start with the modules section, are an assessment and credentialing mechanism that is housed and managed online. That's the key to it. It's housed and managed online. Digital badges are an online artifact. The Buckeye Badges program began at Ohio State as part of a pilot project to test the logistical viability of alternative credentialing systems. So we started out as a pilot. And so what happened was that we got some funding and we were able to get up and running and take it from there. The Buckeye Badges website, buckeyebadges.osu.edu, is a multi-stage resource. It has a series of articles that come down through here, going back in time. It has a set of about articles, alignment, backpack, FAQ, and contact. The FAQ part of the site is something that I'll refer to because it's going to be the place where we are using the step-by-step instructions. And so going back to the FAQ place will give us using backpack, and displaying badges. These are three very important resources that we want to use when accepting a badge and sharing a badge. The Buckeye Badges backpack is a place where the badges are collected and saved for sharing. The first part of that to share, the first part of that to save, basically is all private. So you hold your place in your queue as far as collections go. Now, when we have collections, then what this is about is to add new badges to a public collection. And by a public collection, what I mean is that you check the box starting public, and you check the indicator here that says, I want to share this badge. Now you can edit this page, you can leave it alone, but right now we're set up for having one shared and public page. We can edit this page and we can say optional subtitle, some more information about this Buckeye badge, and then save this Buckeye badge, this Buckeye member badge. As we go back to the portfolio, then what we'll need to do is copy this URL. This is a very important URL because copying this will allow us to make that link in terms of the assignment coming up. Now, going back to Buckeye badges in terms of the undergraduate research forum. This is a program we started several years ago, 3 years in fact, to lay claim to how to serve badges with a new interface. There hadn't been an interface before. And so what we were doing was the idea of having a setup where we could test the applicability of badges as well as to showcase our e-posters system. So e-posters is a way to demonstrate how we can do that. And the direct link is on this page, go.osu.edu DE poster. Now in the DE poster section, all Denman presentations going back to 15, 16, and 17, as well as the fall forum, were gathered up and made available. I can I can let you search by view all posters, view all presentations, session 1, session 2, session 3. In session 1, what we have then is the idea that students are putting up their posters and are using this platform as a way to share their work. The fall undergraduate research forum was another opportunity for sharing posters. The description of the badge, the value of the badge, and the criteria. We have a different badge indicating another badging opportunity. More about badges is a link to the important resources, important research that's going on with badges. I'll click on one of these to share with you a little bit about a story about badges.
From the Marketplace Education Desk at WYPR, Amy Scott reports on how technology plays.
Imagine it's 2026 and you're one of a billion people using a new digital platform called the Ledger.
Your Ledger account tracks everything you've ever learned in units, called EduBlocks.
This video from the Institute for the Future in Palo Alto envisions a system that rewards any kind of learning, from taking a course to reading a book to completing a project at work.
Each EduBlock represents 1 hour of learning in a particular subject. Anyone can grant EduBlocks to anyone else.
The Ledger would use the same technology that powers Bitcoin, the virtual currency, to create a verifiable record of every learning transaction.
Employers can use this information to offer you a job or a gig that matches your skills.
Jane McGonigal is the Institute for the Future's Director of Game Research and Development. She says a new education currency could supplement or offer an alternative to the 4-year college degree, one that's suited to a rapidly changing economy.
It's very expensive to get degrees. By the time you finish it, what employers want you to know has changed. And so learners today are looking for a way to learn just in time for the job they want.
Alternative credentials exist now: digital badges awarded by industry groups, certificates of mastery for open online courses, and credit for prior learning. Richard Garrett with research firm EduVentures says the challenge for students and employers will be figuring out what these new credentials are really worth.
If anyone can claim to have learned something, who judges the quality of learning, not just the quantity of learning? That's when it gets really tricky.
Garrett is confident the college degree will remain the standard, but technology could also make that credential more meaningful, says Mary Alice McCarthy with the New America Foundation.
A bachelor's degree, rather than being a piece of paper, might now be a link that shows what all the courses that the student took, might show some of the students' work, and it also might be searchable.
So an employer could find out not only if you passed Virtual Reality 101, but did you master a certain programming language or work well in teams?
It opens up the space wonderfully for people to be able to move through our economy based on what they know and can do and their ability to communicate that.
And for people who don't want or can't afford a college degree, it could offer a cheaper way to build their own higher education, one credential or EduBlock at a time. I'm Amy Scott for Marketplace.
That's amazing. The idea that you can have a series of EduBlocks and convert that into currency, Bitcoin currency, and convert that into knowledgeable subject matter. I'm going to pause there.